Hello, I'm Maximo Trinidad, Technology Evangelist of Sapiens Technologies Inc. In this instructional video, I will demonstrate how to create a GUI application that uses the progress bar control to display the activity of a background job while it searches and returns a list of PDF documents in a RichTextBox control. Let's get started. I'm going to open PowerShell Studio and create an empty form. Before adding more controls, I'm resizing the form. Let's add the RichTextBox control. I'm resizing control to allow displaying the document's file names. In the RichTextBox property panel, under the behavior section, change the read-only property from false to true. Let's add the Start Job button. This button is a special control found in the Control Set section in the toolbox. In the toolbox, look for the Control Set section, then drag and drop the button Start Job control. Click once on the control to select the button. Change the text property from Start to Start Job. Notice this control set added the job tracker functions used to send jobs to run in the background. Let's add one normal button control. This control is found in the toolbox control section. This button will be used for stopping the background job. Go to the toolbox in the control section, drag drop the button control into the form under the Start Job button. Click once on the control to select the button and change the text property from button 1 to Stop Job. Now let's add a standard progress bar control. Go to the toolbox in the control section, drag and drop the progress bar control into the form right under the RichTextBox control. Then resize the progress bar to match the length of the RichTextBox control. As there don't need to resize this form while executing, first, to prevent resizing the form, I go to the Designer panel and click on the form. Then, in the Form Properties panel, under the Appearance section, change the form border style property value from sizable to fixed single. This will be enough to prevent resizing the form. Now I need to anchor some of my controls in the form. I go to the Control Layout section and change the anchor property. I'm leaving the RichTextBox control with the default value of top left. For the progress bar control, I will change the anchor value to top bottom left. Then, both button controls, I will change the anchor property to top right. This will take care of anchoring the controls in the form. Anchoring controls prevents the control from floating and ensures the control will stay where it was set. Now I click once on the form to change the text property from form to list all PDF on my documents. Then I can proceed to save the form. Now I'm ready to add the code behind the controls. To speed up the process, I added the custom code to the snippet panel under the users folder. If you look in the function panel under event, there's no event for the stop job button. Adding the button control doesn't automatically create the event. So, to add the button event, go back to the designer and on the form, click on the stop job button. The event script block will be created and ready to add the code behind the control. Now, to add the code in the Stop Job button, I'm going to replace the existing event script block with the code from the snippet panel. In the script panel, I will highlight the code in the script block. Then, go back to the snippet panel, navigate to the List PDF Docs Apps folder, and double-click on the button Stop Job Clicked snippet. This will replace the code in the highlighted area in the script panel. for the Stop Job Button event script block. This button invokes the Stop Job Tracker function used to stop the running background job. It also will reset the progress bar to value 0 and display the stop message in the RichTextBox. Next, I will replace the code for the Start Job Button event script block. Go back to the Designer panel and double-click on the Start Job button. In the Script panel, I highlight the Start Job Button event script block, then go back to the Snippet panel and double-click on the button Start Job click snippet. This will replace the code in the highlighted area. Now let's take a look at the button Start Job event script block. I'm initializing some variables for the RichTextBox and the progress bar, then preparing the splitting operator to pass all parameter values needed for the Add Job Tracker function. Initializing the variable in the progress bar will only happen once. In the splitting operator param Add Job Tracker, let's look at their system parameters. The variable name, by default, the value is job name. You can replace this with any other name you might want to use for your job. The variable argument list by default is null. This supplies the list of argument or arguments value to be passed to the job script block in the param keyword. In this case, I'm passing two arguments, path and search filter. The job script. This script block contains the code to be submitted as a job for background processing. By default, in the param keyword, there's only one argument variable, but in this form sample, I'm using two arguments variable to pass to the script block. The update script. The script block will periodically execute code while the job is still running in the background. Finally, the completed script. The script block will execute the code when the background job completes its processing. To add the progress bar functionality in the Add Job Tracker function, I need to add the code in two of the script block sections, the update script and the completed script. In the update script, the script block updates the animation shown on the Start Job button. It also checks for updated results from the background job as it displays the files found in the RichTextBox control. To show the activity of the running job, it uses the progress bar increment method. The completed script. The script will display the final result from the background job in the RichTextBox control and completing the progress activity. This completes the sliding operator containing all parameters to be used in the Add Job Tracker function. Now we can run the application, which will search for PDF documents, displaying the progress activity and displaying the results in the RichTextBox control. For more information, feel free to go online and visit our Sapient Technologies products, information center, and blog pages. Thank you very much.